The put back by Barkley. 44 points in the game tonight. Barkley's going to try to answer with a break. Barkley gets around. Houston reverse layup. Count the basket. Through the foul. Barkley over Gatlin. He has not cooled off. He has 47 points. Posts it up. Rookie of the year, Chris Webber.
Alrighty, what is up, motherfuckers and party people? How's everybody doing today? Hope everyone's having a great day. Today, we got more Suns basketball. Suns play the Clippers tonight in Phoenix.
Like the rest of you, we are anxious as well. Alongside the smooth shooter Eddie
This is the Suns and Clippers' first meeting of the season. I didn't know that. I thought they had played before.
The Suns bench is taking their first so far this season, but
I don't exactly know the NBA schedule like format, but I'd assume that you're playing the guys in your division more than other teams, and it feels like that for the most part, at least. I know that every team does play every team. They recently made that change a few years ago, which is a good change.
Without Kevin Durant in that lineup and being able to provide some firepower that can help the Suns get another victory.
And I think what we've seen over the last week and a half, Frank Vogel and his coaching staff having the willingness to put some different combinations out there, and I think he has seen some things that has brought a pleasant surprise.
It's been competition all year long of who is going to get the role, who's going to be able to play. And true to form, Frank Vogel has been open-minded to everybody over there on that bench. Right now, Metu and Bol Bol getting an opportunity. Let's hope they take advantage of it.
Well, this Clippers team coming in here, Steve Ballmer and the Clippers organization, no secret about how aggressive they're pursuing a championship. They already had Kawhi, they already had PG, now you throw in James Harden. That is their own victory.
The only question mark was would they be available for most games. They won last year, and so far they've been available. And when they're on the court, they're tough to beat. Very talented team from top to bottom. They have the energy off the bench right there with Russell Westbrook and a number of other guys. But man, this is a tough basketball team if they're healthy. So the Suns have a great test tonight.
Yeah, this test made even tougher without the services of Kevin Durant. So we will see if the rest of this group is up.
You know, Kevin Durant again tonight.
After easing into his return to the lineup from the ankle injury, Bradley Beal showcased all of his skills in Monday's round of Portland. From playmaking on the offensive end,
Kevin Durant is once again out. Second straight game that he's missed.
Now they are focused on a locked-in LA squad to see if they can slow them down. Tighten up the laces. It's the Suns and Clippers coming your way next on Arizona's Family Sports.
Arizona, we now ask those who are able to please stand and kindly remove your hats for tonight's presentation of the national anthem, performed by Tati Quintero.
Oh, sweet.
I was on the wrong broadcast.
Passes out to Durant. 4 to shoot, down to 2. Final one, Durant. KD goes.
When you're playing against two of the top players in the league, in a close game. You know, the end of the game for sure really felt like a playoff game.
2-point game. Here we go. Down to 3. Down to 2. Key to take. Oh, off the mark. Bucket. That ball goes down. Durant flips it over to Nurkic. He'll get it back. Quick first step against Clarkson in the paint. Jumps in. Good.
Yeah, tonight's game is definitely gonna be a little harder than
And the best players
Then,
in the
Monday
league
nights.
know how to execute down the stretch of a game.
Drops it off to Booker. 3 on the way. Yes. 39 for Durant.
We welcome overtime.
And I still do plan to do these streams even after NASCAR season starts. It just might not happen. I mean, it's not every game now. It's most games now, but not every single game because I might be doing something. But
2 straight wins here in Salt Lake for Durant and the Suns.
like I don't think I'll be. Yeah, I won't be doing Friday nights. Is there a Friday night game? I don't. Is there? Yeah, there is a game Friday night that I will not be streaming. Probably also won't be streaming Sunday night's game because I'll be watching football. But Monday we play the Clippers again, so in Los Angeles. Bull.
Sometimes we play one-on-one, but it's just been pretty cool. Especially that's my favorite player growing up. And it's been pretty cool so far. There's little things like he'll tell me when we play one-on-one, like take my time, and like if I'm with a literal guy, just take my time. It's just like little certain details that I wouldn't know if it wasn't for him.
Hornito's shot worth taking, and I know a lot of fans would like to see Bull get another shot. There are a lot of players whose favorite player is Kevin Durant, by the way.
Well, it's just interesting. He says, while I was growing up, what does that mean to KD? Like, when I was growing up, I was watching you. Crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's also the skills of Bull. Bull is crazy. It'll be interesting to see what kind of a shot he does get tonight against the Clippers. The Suns have a 4-game win streak. This is by far the most difficult challenge the Suns will have had over this span.
It absolutely is. Metu's going to be that guy playing both spots. I mean, we have lost Eubanks. Eubanks fallen out of that rotation, so I would say if he's going to play, Bull in there a little bit, it may happen. But Metu's kind of the same guy,
Looking forward to this one, TC, this morning. After shoot-around, Book said this will be a high-powered game with a ton of bucket getters.
Alright, so just about 3 minutes away from fucking shit. Oh my god. Come on.
The Phoenix Suns advance to the second round.
I keep saying it's that time. It's win or go home. Every possession matters. Every detail matters.
Phoenix Suns basketball is sponsored by FanDuel. Make every moment more. Open Door. Make your winning move with Open Door. Get started with an all-cash offer at opendoor.com. Michelob Ultra. It's only worth it if you enjoy it. First Bank. Proud to be the official bank of the Phoenix Suns. First Bank. Banking for good. Member FDIC. And by Gila River Resorts and Casinos. Achieve legendary status. So you do you at Gila River Resorts and Casinos.
A beautiful January night downtown Houston as we walk inside Footprint Center, counting down to the Suns and the Clippers. Let's take a look at our Footprint starting lineup. First off, the Clippers, they come in 20-12 overall, 6-8 on the road. They're led by James Harden coming over in that deal. You got Terrence Mann, Kawhi Leonard, PG-13, gonna be Zubac.
Ew, Paul George. I don't like Paul George.
Making his fourth start, and big nerd, Jusuf Nurkic. When we talked about the bench in that game the other night, more on that. Let's swing it over to Amanda.
Goal right now, both for the Phoenix Suns as well as the fans, as we finished just shy of a double-double last game against the Portland Trailblazers. The
All right,
bench as a whole,
here we go.
a huge part of that win is they dropped a total of 33 points and also earned the game ball from Frank Vogel. Now, we even had Bradley Beal weighing in on Bull's performance, saying that he's an unbelievable talent. It's all about opportunity. It's about getting a chance and getting those minutes, and he definitely showed what he is capable of, and now he just has to build on that consistency. Guys?
All right, lights out and away we go. Oh, that's a weird little tip-off right there.
It was have to be considered,
Re-tip-off?
Confidence building.
That tip-off did not work, so they're doing it again.
And he's been patient. He's been sitting over there.
And lights out and away we go, for real this time.
And the first time it didn't work out too well. But the second time he was able to play with first line guys. He was able to be out there with Bradley Beal and Devin Booker, and I thought that helped him.
What a matchup to keep an eye on here tonight. Booker defending Paul George. George trying to drive and kicks it inside, sets up Harden, who finds the corner shooter Terrence Mann, who knocks it down. Man, their worst three-point shooter among their starters at 20%.
Well, it might be a good thing that he made it. He'll get a little shot at him.
D-Book? Yeah.
I think I heard you call the last.
Well, it didn't matter. He needed to see that go, right? After really subpar shooting night. You know he was in the gym working on that rhythm.
Yeah, it was interesting. He said, it was just one of those nights. He said, I got an early pass from Grayson and just kind of felt like a foreign object at the Suns' early transition numbers. Grayson sets, got a clean look, but control there on the miss by Kawhi Leonard.
A little too much energy on that one. It's okay. I take a shot over the rim than in front of the rim any day.
Man trying to work baseline, drives inside, leaves it short. Beal had his best.
Bradley?
Game in a Suns uniform, trying to get that left-hand reverse. Couldn't sneak it in. Man slicing down the floor, gets behind the Suns defense.
But they'll turn it on you and run. Obviously with James Harden with the ball, he will find guys ahead.
But if you got big rebounders in the sense of Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, and when Harden, as you say, does grab the rebound, and
nice.
Get that baseline turnaround.
He's not bothered by the fact Paul George has a few inches on him. It does not matter. He elevates so well and gets his look at the rim better than most.
Leonard tied up inside, can't get the bounce. Zubac able to time the jump though. Fresh 14 on the shot clock here for LA. Part of the week, we're 30-plus games into this season, and this is just the first meeting between these two clubs. They'll meet for the second time in less than a week in LA. Beal pulls up on the pass inside to Nurk. Quickly gets bottled up. Nice job getting out of the paint. Avoiding a 3-second violation. Martin with that step put-back three, and his three has been on the money this season. Loose ball. Booker nearly got there. Now they've got numbers in favor of the Clippers. Man will try his hand at a second three.
Yeah, like I said, I'd fight that. 20%, please.
Hard with the defensive assignment on Beal. Brad able to turn the corner, finds Metu in the corner. He's got to get some separation. Well, no team runs more isolation plays than the Clippers.
Damn it.
As Paul George connects on the three-point shot.
Yeah, I just find it hard to double on the strong side. It's got to come from the weak side to make him make a cross-court pass. Even Paul George right there with good rhythm and a great sight at the rim is really tough.
D-Book? Yeah.
Three-point shooting is booked. Knocks down that mid-range. There's no Kevin Durant tonight. It's a significant loss. George connecting on his first two triples of the night, shooting 40% on the season. That's J.J. Redick for most threes in Clippers history. An offensive foul call on Book. Our officiating crew tonight, the crew chief, the veteran David Guthrie, Sean Corbett, and Nate Green.
Yeah, design play right here. Just made a three. Paul George did right after that. They run another one, and they call the foul on Devin on that one. I didn't even look at it.
Misfiring on that pull-up.
Yeah, you got a gang rebound with Zubac in there. He takes up a lot of space like Nurkic in the wrestling match.
Metu squares it.
There you go.
Bezzy. Mess around and start leaving that guy open. He can have a career night.
Yeah, really starting to find that shooting rhythm now for Bezzy. 13th straight game he played it. Fourth start. The second of his man shooting anything but a 20% shooter here early. 8 points on 3 of 5 shooting for Terrence Mann. Trying to harass Booker.
Yeah, D-Buck.
We'll have none of it. Yeah, this is too fast. Once he turns the corner, Zubac can't do anything with it. He's not quick enough to get his lateral movement to try to defend that.
Harden looking at the cutting George. Leans inside, gets the contact, then the finish. Free throw on the other side of our first timeout. 6:31 to go in the first. So by 5.
Devin right there. Run to the rim. Zubac too late.
It's a lot of fun, and people are just intermingling and getting autographs from each other and just enjoying the whole scene.
I love Chester.
It was big. Maybe all-star team. I remember sitting there getting dressed next to John Stockton, seeing those guys. I couldn't believe it. In the layup line, dream come true, going to Orlando, and then I got the final assist. Imagine.
I just cut underneath the basket, looked up, and he just right in the path underneath.
I remember this day, the only thing I thought about was going to miss. So I caught it and I did a little up and under, and that ended up being his last assist.
Last assist to Dan was unbelievable. He had a nice reverse layup, so everything was great.
It's a dream, obviously, as a young guy to come up and to play in your first All-Star is something I'll never forget. So to be able to sit in those lockers and dress next to guys that, I watch play and idolize is cool.
And there's Kevin with that lead pass. And Barkley will hammer it in. Kevin Johnson penetrating, ducks in, left-hand shot. Barkley with a foul. Doesn't get it. He'll try again. He does now. The 10th player in history to get to the 2010.
After this timeout, the Clippers will shoot one free throw, and then we'll get back going.
Back tap Bull. Racing to it. With a Euro. And takes it to the Bull. Phoenix Kogi with a strip. Finds Messi on the break. Up top. Messi brings the Bulls a 14-0 Phoenix run. The make you smile moments, indeed, we were all smiling. As were the fans on that night, brought to you by Studio B Smiles. But
you know, you were booming all night.
Well, you know, they gave me reason to deliver plenty of booms on that night.
I think I'm batting like 99.9. Like, I don't think I interrupted the boom but one time. I did that the other night. And you let me off the hook. You were very nice and gracious about it. Yeah, I mean, you're not supposed to interrupt the boom.
You live and learn with the boom.
Yeah.
Paul George completing the three-point play. George 9 early points, man with 8, so they have done all the scoring here for Los Angeles Clippers. They come in riding a 3-game win streak. Suns trying to make it 5. Beautiful turnaround. They're unable to control the miss. Here comes Russell Westbrook. Russ explodes to the basket, and then man inside.
Yeah, that's it. You know Russ is going to attack the rim. So in knowing that, you got to really be ready to attack that rebound.
As he thought about the 3, Leonard defending on him. One of the big bodies going out down low. Zubac will be whistled for the foul. Zubac's a 7-footer listed at 240. You got Nurk. Same country, 7'290", 29 years of age against 26-year-old Zubac. Gata Bates Diop checks into the game for his first action. Grayson, nice inbound play.
Russell Westbrook a dose of his own medicine.
You know, so much was made about this team getting.
I miss Sheena.
Once James Harden arrived,
she was a good fucking dog. She was a dumbass dog, though. Come on! Fuck you, PG.
Russ was the one that spoke up and said, I'll go to the bench to make this thing come together.
Yeah, and you know, I think you saw the writing on the ball.
Oh my god. God damn it, dude. Why can't we fucking play a game of basketball intelligently? Okay.
Get in with that left hand.
Timeout.
Get a quick timeout. The Lakers, the Clippers, I beg your pardon, have pushed the lead to 11, 24-13. Just under 5 to go here in the first.
Four-time scoring champion Kevin Durant adds to an impressive.
Can we go on a run here?
Already earned him a
That'd be
spot
nice.
on the NBA's 75th anniversary team.
Durant makes some history.
It's still early.
Just past Moses Malone, he's now the 10th all-time
Right,
leading
Chester?
scorer in NBA history.
Is that
One of
right?
the most magnificent offensive players in the history of the game.
Come here, bud.
It takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of preparation.
Come here.
A lot of people to help you get to that point. All my teammates, coaches, family, friends.
Durant knocks down another, continues to add to his total.
So all this stuff is cool to do. Shows you can get old in the league as well. But it's amazing to be amongst the best.
Kentucky Stars. A little Kentucky spin on that one.
And the Booker, Jamal Murray. The Kentucky Wildcats get franked out, elite player. Known as BBN, BigBlueNation.com part, maybe tuned in for this one. And Murray Boy, degree of difficulty, 9.5. Whether it's the desert climate, Devin Booker, a former Kentucky Wildcat himself, Murray loves facing the Suns. We're going to great battle between the two former Kentucky Wildcats. (24-13), Clippers leading these Suns with 4:56 to go here in this opening quarter. We talked about that 0-5 start for the Clippers, but they more than made up for it in the month of December. Each 11-2. That included a 9-game winning streak to start the month. It was eventually snapped by Oklahoma City. But if you look at the scoring averages, shooting 51% from the field. Their defensive rating has gone up in the last 3.5 weeks. You know, you can look at that when we talk about the addition of James Harden, but comparatively speaking, and Russell Westbrook aside, their big three compared to our big three, their big three have played a combined 245 minutes, outscoring opponents by 17. The Suns' big three has played 65 minutes.
Yeah, that's the difference. They've gotten a good run with their top guys. And what the Suns can't do is just, you know what Westbrook's going to take many shots with this group. He's going to try to attack the ball. So you have to be ready for that if you're Grayson Allen. And just understand that the Clippers will let you back in the game. They're going to continue to shoot. They're the blowout mentality. They're not going to slow the rhythm. So basically, you can't worry about the scoreboard right now. There's a ton of time left in this game. But you have to, right now, right the ship a little bit with the energy in your defensive presence.
Let's get a look at our health update brought to you by Banner Health, official healthcare partner of the Phoenix Suns. The Suns were hoping to have Nasir Little back, but went through a rigorous workout today and experienced some continuing soreness in that knee.
Oh, come on, Grayson. You could have just gotten that a little bit farther. There you go. Oh, come on, guys.
Eric Gordon, the former Clipper, 2 times over, now on the floor here for the Suns. Kawhi Leonard still looking for his first bucket.
I would love if the Suns had Kawhi. That'd be like a dream. If we could get Kawhi Leonard, I'd be so fucking happy.
Too strong with that, with a long rebound into the hands of Westbrook. Leonard inside demand. Gets bodied up there by Booker.
Mr. Chester.
Squeeze between the defense of Booker and Nurkic.
Find a way to right this ship now.
14-2 scoring.
Yeah.
Come on, D-Buck. Come on.
Thought he got clipped on the elbow. Getting ready to check in here.
Just do what I do in 2K when I'm down. Change the difficulty to semi-pro and shoot threes with D-Book. That's what I do when I'm losing by like 10 or more.
They're on the roll. Paul George looking for the foul call.
I probably should have debate. Or probably should have been attacked for a flop. I mean, I don't understand when do they call the flop and when do they don't? Like.
George off the screen. Good close out that time by KD. Keep him off that 3-point line.
Oh, you should never.
Allen jams him up, gets a steal.
Yeah, come on, Grayson. D-Book. Oh, get to Nurkic. Oh. Shoot a three. Shoot a three, Grayson. Yeah, Grayson.
They'll take 3 the hard way. Grayson Allen on the long-range connection.
That's a timeout.
Suns trying to fight their way back here, trailing by as many as 17, trailing 30-18. 2:23 to go in the first quarter.
You got to have some good ball movement against this defense. And again, the Suns are going to get their opportunities. I thought they missed some shots early in this game that they had. And so keep your head up. 12-point game. Ty Lue trying to calm down a Suns potential run. Grayson Allen,
I love you, Chester.
He made the right decision, but then Devin made the right decision too. He didn't run over the defender, and Grayson Allen resets himself behind the three, knocks it down.
Yeah, Grayson, 10 straight games of
Chester!
double figures. But for every assist the Phoenix Suns have this season, Chick-fil-A Valley Restaurant will donate $25 to Phoenix Suns Phoenix Mercury Foundation. Feed the ball, feed the Valley. See the impact we're making at Suns.com/Valley Assist. Well, we said this Clippers team leads the league in isolation possessions per game. And average points on isolation. And the guys were talking about this. It just puts that much more onus on you as a defender to stay in front of your guy.
That's it, but it also puts a lot of onus on you as the help defender to make sure you don't relax, make sure you don't ball watch, because they'll cut behind you, and make sure you block out. Because I'm really like, I'm happy if they want to go one-on-one. I think that means isolation of your defense is set. And you can put yourself on the glass. I think you have a better opportunity.
Daniel Tice has checked into the game as a big for LA. Amir Coffey also on the floor. Here is George. Got 14 early points. Looking to make it 16. No. Booker rebound on the miss. George trying to extend the defense. Get a great screen there from Azubuike. PG loads up in the corner. Jordan playing into the season last year for LA. Part of that Suns first-round playoff series. Good defense there. Knocking it free from Norman Powell, who's also out there for Ty Lue's Clippers. Beal to the mid-range. Great follow on the miss.
That's an example of people saying they think every shot's going in. Bradley Beal knew he missed that one, and he went to get it.
Book draws a double team. That one gets redirected to the hands of Coffey. George fires the triple again. Tight with the back test. Into George. And he'll get the and one. So Paul George doing work
that
early
sucks.
here.
3-point play.
16 points, 6 of 8 shooting.
The Suns have not had a lead tonight.
You just cannot allow second chances, and then falls into the hand.
The game has not been tied since the initial tip-off. So.
Played the first 6 years of his career for Frank Vogel there in Indy. Frank talking glowingly of their relationship while he was guiding the Pacers, but right now doesn't feel so much the same about PG-13. You see the defense, Clippers playing really extended the perimeter defense. We're over a minute to play here in the first. On the driving kick, Beal with a look. All right, now that's part of the difference in this first quarter. The Clippers are 5 of 9 from 3, now make it 5 of 10. Suns 2 of 8.
And the Suns going to have to make that shot.
Jordan on the drive with the payoff on the goaltend against Tice.
Yeah, I think with Zubac out of the game, I think, you know, all respect to Tice, I think you want to attack him.
Averaging about 17 minutes per game. 7th year, undrafted big man out of Germany.
Suns could get out of this quarter and have this game exactly where it is right now. You have to feel good based on their shooting.
Well, you somehow get a stop, but
I just today figured out what goaltending meant.
an easy bucket there for Tice.
I just today. I was playing 2K and I saw a goaltending. And I was like, hold on, wait a second. What's the penalty here? Because they said goaltending, but then I got the ball right back. And I'm like, wait, so what the hell is the penalty? And then I found out, I was like, oh yeah, that's right. The shot counts like no matter what.
Westbrook racing to the basket. Won't get it. Booker there to follow.
Alright, so that's the end of Q1.
Defense by Bradley Beal. Forcing Russ with a miss. with a big opening frame here for the visitors from LA. Leading it.
The end of the first quarter, we're down 35-20, which is just fucking awesome.
Basketball on Arizona's Family Sports.
Barkley's looking for three-point shooters themselves. Nice pass.
And the double results in an easy.
Good hand and shoulder fake, and he got the basket down.
On the break, Barkley.
Open, elected not to take the shot. Barkley back in, falling off and getting over Omistar. They lead the NBA in attempts and makes from three-point range. Barkley has suddenly gotten hot. Turnaround, Charles. Barkley over four. And all the way has been working all afternoon. Over Herrera, Barkley has another. No way to stop that. Murray dribbles free and finds a wide open Barkley. 36 in the game for Barkley.
Here come the Celtics. Clock will start when it's touches it. It's again. 3 seconds. Hondo off the glass. He's got it with a second. John Havlicek won it. It's over. 2 seconds to go. Don't do it. 2 seconds to go in this basketball game, right? The ball went in with 2 seconds to go. And that. Won't start until it's touched. They'll have to throw it up. Garherd turnaround shot in the air. It's good. It's tied again. I don't believe it. Garfield Hurd at the buzzer. Threw one in outside. We've got a third overtime in a Boston. Game Insights brought to you by Schwartz Laser Eye Center. Visit teamidoc.com. Now the Clippers come in here. We're adding a 3-game winning streak. They shot a season-high 59% from the floor against the Heat in their most recent win, including 48% from deep. And they have packed that into the suitcase and brought it here to downtown Phoenix.
Yeah, well, they play with a lot of confidence right now. And again, it's never been a question. Could they win with these guys? It's more so with these guys being on the floor. And they have, for the most part this year. You see the results.
Yeah, aside from the 4 games recently missed by Kawhi Leonard, he's played in 27 games. So we're getting a defensive violation, and Daniel Tice was trying to quickly erase back to avoid the call. So Suns will get the technical free throw. I think if you look at that first quarter, the concerning part is that Paul George and Terrence Mann had 29 of their 35 points. Kawhi Leonard and James Harden didn't score.
Yeah, and that should worry you or make you happy, one or the other, right? You'd rather Terrence Mann continue to shoot the ball. So defensively, obviously paying a lot of attention to Kawhi Leonard. He wasn't aggressive shooting, but instead of leaving, he checks back in. I think that might change.
Villa with Westbrook defending. Looking for an opening, takes that mid-range pull-up, unable to connect.
I love Chester.
You've always got to keep an eye on long three, long rebound. Beal. Brad on the attack.
You want to send a telegram to Russell Westbrook to take that shot. Please.
And he and Mann are their 2 worst shooters. Russ at 28%, Mann 20% among their rotational players. Powell on the drive, able to sneak it up somehow past the outstretched hand of Bull.
I want to see him do that again.
Mezzi. Bull on the offensive glass.
Yeah, Bull.
I think Bull is showing. He's not standing watching. That ball goes up. He is running right to that rim. But he knows he's going to win most of those rebounds because of his size.
Yeah, there you go, Bull.
Bull in the open floor, finds Messi.
Ball! Yeah!
That's his skill set. I mean, he can flat out run the floor.
I fucking love that guy.
Well, and you're just seeing that confidence continue to kind of bubble to the surface as Westbrook. It's good. Rockabye baby on goal as he puts it inside. Beal the double.
So again, you see the talent of Bobo. Like, attack the rim, rebounds is normally yours with your size, and then his ability to bounce the ball, run the floor, and finish.
Full 11 points, 9 rebounds, just missing out on the double-double the other night in this 20 minutes. DG on the drive, leads in, gets it off the window. It'll get himself to the free throw line.
The Suns have just quietly worked their way back. So now it's just about continually getting closer and closer, and obviously the bench play. Right, this unit right here seems to be in a nice rhythm.
Let's get a message from our friends at Kia.
The all-powerful Kia SUVs assembled in Georgia.
12 points in a game on Monday for Aaron. First 3 years of his career played with the Clippers, averaged nearly 18 points per game. Remember the 2009 All-Rookie team. Suns run a double at Leonard, passing across. Messi playing it perfectly. Puts it back with a steal. Up
Yeah! That too.
Timeout LA.
Cross-court pass, the Suns have been guilty of that. They pick one off and just throw it to that guy. He will climb the ladder.
He was a 71% free throw shooter in the regular year, and there's Durant from Perkins from the outside. And a shot by Durant. They have Eric Maynor into the game. And there is Durant hitting a long three. 4-on-1. Harden to Durant. Harden. Started by Lawson. And here is Durant smoothly hitting the shot.
Two great defensive plays that time by Ibaka to stop 2 layups.
And Durant hits the three. And Westbrook very nearly losing the ball. And here is Durant guarded by Chandler. And there is Durant's shot over the man.
Came flying in from the outside, kept it alive on a shot. That was an air ball.
Durant all the way. Durant with 34. Here's Durant. Foul, basket good. For Oklahoma City, Thunder leading by 1. 5 on the shot clock. Here's Durant. He's got it. They need a 3. Tough to take one here. Afflalo trapped. Here's Afflalo. Fires a 3. Off the rim. The game is over. And the Thunder win the series.
Chaz Roberts, cool play. Chaz Roberts for the youth since 42.
Throw it up. He'll go get it. It's a turnover. You turn it over, you can push him and run the floor on him. That's exactly what happened.
Suns turned him over twice. 4 points off of it. Part of an 11-4 scoring run. You see Messi getting his second consecutive start in place of KD, who was sidelined tonight with that continuing hamstring soreness. Will be looked at again tomorrow and then on Friday when the Suns play a host to the Miami Heat. Seeing the Clippers just knocked off. Gordon and Bull jamming up. Kawhi Leonard kicks it out to Norman Powell, and Powell, as we said, he has been on a tear of late. Had a 6-20-point game off the bench with 22 with that victory over the Heat on Monday night. Season opening, pulls his way inside. Leonard controls. Bull closing out, can't give that guy much space, and that is why.
Come back out of that timeout and just headed right back to it.
He is shooting 48% beyond the arc of the last 9 games. Bull. Well, he started to wind up, and Leonard closing in. Leonard made a business decision, but Bull said, I'll just take the easy left hand.
And you're not blocking it because he keeps the ball up high. And most big guys out there, just take a look at Bol Bol and his skill set. Doesn't bring the ball down. He keeps it up away from you.
Hart trying a little rockabye sidestep move. Deep one coming from Gordon. Back tap. There's number 2 in action. Bull able to finally control. Messi. Josh couldn't quite control it. Yeah. One of those strong hands with the claw, able to rip it away. Gordon nearly had the steal.
Hart misses a couple. He's thinking drive. That's an offensive foul.
Easy offensive foul call. Great defense there by Bradley Beal.
Yeah, that was a point in time in James Harden's career, especially in Houston. He'd get away with that. He was very crafty. He knew how to do it. But now his
I hate James Harden, man.
Used to be, and so he can't sell it as much. So that's good defense there.
It's probably been the worst game so far that I've watched. Just because there's been no lead changes. The only time that the game was tied was at the initial tip-off. And then the Clippers took the lead, and the Suns have not had a single lead.
And Clippers shooting lights out from beyond the arc. 8 of 15 from downtown. 6 more made threes. And right now, the difference in this one.
Okay. My ball, ice it. Lower it. Open for me. Open for me.
I love when they show this clip.
Okay. I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm back. Talk to me. Okay. Good DTC. Corner, corner. Hey. The pass, T. Corner, B. Pass, boy. Triple! What? One more. One more. The pass is wide. Pass, man. Keep that pace. Look good.
We have Wednesday night NBA games on NBC. I am not watching on ABC, sorry. I am not watching on ABC. I'm watching on Fucking, what do you call it? League Pass. What game is on ABC, though? Oh, Bulls Knicks.
Here and see from the Suns fans. We say hello to the Garcia family watching the Suns game, sponsored by Valley Chevy Dealers. For your chance to be featured on the broadcast, post your photo with the hashtag CouchSideFam. That is a good-looking crew. Got a few generations there. Got like grandmother checked out the Suns gear. That's how you do it. We appreciate you, Garcia family, and
make some noise
wherever you are watching.
You gotta make some noise though. We got 7 minutes left. We want you all to scream so loud, comes right through the TV. First in Kevin Ray's eardrum.
How about if we just go with make the neighbors call?
ABC's gonna have Wednesday games in January. Yeah, that's cool.
On the drive.
I like nationally broadcasted games better than the regionally broadcasted ones, simply just because, I mean, if I had cable, I wouldn't care. Or, like, if I was in Arizona, I have cable. But if I was in Arizona, I wouldn't care. Just because I would be able to have the Suns on cable. But
the strong upper body, but he's got a tight handle.
The reason I care about that is because cable has a less of a delay than streaming.
7 points for Grayson.
So like right now, the time on the time that you guys are seeing right now is 5:39. It is 6:39. I'm a full minute behind.
Suns at 4-7. Turnover speed for the pull-up.
Suns hanging around, which puts them in position for a nice run. They have one already, but there you go. That's too good a look, though. I mean, one thing he makes it, but man, he came off untouched.
Make a comeback, bro.
Beal scissoring his way through the defense on the attack. 9 here in the first half for Bradley Beal. Beal with his team best.
I mean, at least they're keeping me watching.
A couple nights ago.
I can give them that. At least they're not. Like, I hate when it's like a blowout. Like, I mean, this is kind of like a commanding lead for the Clippers, but I mean, at least they're keeping me watching. Come on, Bull.
Knocked to the floor, knocked out of his hands with no foul call. More foul, wide open.
Nice rebound, Bull.
Back in the play, though. He didn't lay on the ground. He got back into it.
Beal with a big coffee on him.
Apparently there's a basketball player for Pitt named Federico.
Bull has it poked away by underneath his skin.
You can't try to put the ball down on Kawhi. Oh, come on.
They're calling a foul on Grayson Allen, and I think Vogel is livid. It looked to me like Coffey, we'll get another look at it. It looked like Coffey was the one who was unbalanced.
Still my new contact. I mean, I understand it. He maybe grazed him a little bit, but come on. Hey, Rasheed Wallace. Yeah, Rasheed Wallace in the house. Ball don't lie.
Good run for Bull. 6 points, 3 rebounds, 7 minutes.
Yeah, but you know that you cannot put the ball down on the floor with Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah.
Like, his hands are so big, and he's going to get a hand on it. Bull, keep the ball up high. Don't be afraid to take your jump shot. You're 15 feet right there. Shoot the ball.
Book back on the floor here for the Suns, playing without Kevin Durant. Grayson on the attack, trying to get into the hands of Nurse. Is just off the mark as Paul George, Terrence Mann both check in.
Trying to get back in the game, you just can't turn it over.
Yeah, that is the 8th for Phoenix, 7 for LA.
Gotta get shots. 4:48. You want to make sure you can see back to their jerseys. You don't want them to improve the lead that they have right now.
Yeah, 21 difference in phase 3 between the two teams.
That's a shooting foul.
Bates Diop is going to be whistled for the foul. Second team's foul. Not shooting. 4:36 to go here in the first half.
Have you ever taken a family vacation during a school week? Yes. I went to Disney World during a school week. And I think the even funnier part was that February break was like the week before. So I got like 2 weeks off.
Harden only 1 bucket so far. With a pullback, make it 2, 5 points. Going to get a delay of game called here on LA. Suns trying to quickly get it out of the net. These two teams will meet again next Monday in LA. And then a back-to-back, a rare back-to-back. You got the April 9th and 10th between these two teams.
Wait, really? 2 games in a row?
J.O. from the corner.
Against the same team?
Much needed triple.
Is it like 1 home, 1 away?
Pulls them within a dozen.
I mean, the goal is to get it to 6 or 8. I mean, that to me is a huge win.
Yeah, if you get it to 8, like I say, when you consider the 3-point shooting difference right now, there is an 18-point difference in points in 3-pointers made. That essentially is the game. Suns have 2 more field
I
goals
love
into
Chester.
the Clippers. Rebounding pretty even as well. George off the screen. Good help defense there by KBD. Harden splits the defenders and gets the whistle. He'll be charged on Josh Okogie. So free throws coming here for James Harden.
I mean, nothing's changed. You still have to guard him with your hands up. You just cannot have your hands down.
Yeah, it is 1 home, 1 away.
His mentality has not changed.
2 straight nights.
He doesn't get the call as much as he used to.
Same team, but 1 home, 1 away.
To try it every time.
NBA All-Star voting is here. Those now to send Devin Booker and Kevin Durant to the 2024 All-Star Game. Use your NBA ID to vote as we enter to win a trip to Indianapolis for NBA All-Star 2024. Scan the QR code now or head to Suns.com/All-Star to send your Phoenix Suns to the All-Star Game. Harden, 28th straight game. Now in a Clippers uniform. Booker draws that double team. Nurk.
Yeah, Nurkic.
That's it. Look, if they're not going to double, Nurk's got to continue to do it. That's the best shot you can get.
All right, Frankie. Give him a good speech at halftime.
Team's recent success. Harden on the pull.
Local news did report where they interviewed a parent that does family vacations and said he does them at least once.
They're pushed way outside. Eventually, Suns get the call there. Crew chief David Guthrie. 14th foul, second personal on Zubac. The Suns will put a 3-guard lineup out here. This is essentially what really formed.
Come on, D.
Won't get it. Back tap finds Beal in a corner. Beal inside.
It'll be a foul.
Navigating through traffic, and it pays off. Gets the whistle and a foul.
I think Vogel's thinking the way they're collapsing the defense, and then also the double team, Devin coming across the floor. 2 passes is going to find an open 3-point shooter. So I understand the mentality, but on the other end, you got to help Nurk right in the glass. You just can't leave him alone trying to get a rebound.
Nurk has been a rebounding machine of late. During the 4-game win streak, 17 points, 11.5 rebounds, 1.5 block shots. He's led the team in plus minus. Tice will check in here as Zubac will sit down.
Doesn't want to pick up that third foul.
11 here in the first half for Bradley Beal. Only Suns score in double figures.
Okay. A 3-point shot away from getting it below double figures.
Needing a stop. Allen playing over the top one. Leonard. Boy, can't defend that much better than what Grayson Allen did. Just better offense.
Good shot.
Book had 6 points early. Man turns him over. Here comes Leonard. High stepping down the lane and gets the whistle and a foul. Free throws coming. Devin Booker talking to the far side official.
He knows Grayson Allen can't block a shot. So that's a post up there where he loves to get the ball.
Chester.
Leonard only took 2 field goal attempts in the first quarter. He's hit all 3 here in this second quarter. He's got 9 points now. Clippers first to 3 straight on the road. They'll play at New Orleans on Friday. And then, though it's technically listed as a road game, they'll be right back at home against the Lakers. And now we're going to get a technical foul called on Devin Booker.
Come on. What the fuck?
Booker had voiced his displeasure about what he thought was a foul call. And the far side official, Nate Green, apparently had heard enough.
Yeah, a little sensitive.
So stupid. Yeah, he's fucking pussy.
A little sensitive.
So, yeah, it's so sensitive. Just let him fucking talk his shit.
One thing I learned, though,
If he's upset, let him fucking
bother
speak his displeasure. Like, don't fucking give him a technical foul because you're a fucking dumbass ref.
Kind of tight.
You know, take that shit like a man, pussy.
Trying to answer with a 3. Rebound out of the hands of Leonard. Leonard using that big body. Timeout Phoenix. $65-46, LA in front.
No, this is a blowout. 19-point lead right now. I'm pretty taken out of this game.
The stars, man, we on a mission. I don't want you out to go and miss it. Watch close, pay attention. Really hope that you are listening. Now I got your ear. You can hear me say I'm here. I ain't leaving, never sleeping, be prepared. This is how it be. I wear my heart out on my sleeve. Just believe when I'm saying that I make you unbelieve. Guys, Fabs got the monkey on the
65-46. Clippers with a hot start.
It's going to take a lot to get us back into this.
Built an early 17-point lead. The Suns had cut into that with their bench unit to start the second quarter, but Kawhi Leonard has come to life after a scoreless opening quarter. He's got all 12 of his points here. And right now they've just kind of taken turns. It was Terrence Mann, Paul George in the first, and Kawhi Leonard, James Harden here in the second.
So again, that's their team. And those guys all can score the ball.
I see some guy courtside who's wearing the same sweatshirt as me.
The long rebound. Brand on the drive. Able to sneak it up, but can't get the roll. Leonard has it knocked away. Allen had a loose ball going the other direction. I'm not quite sure how there wasn't a whistle right there. Leonard clearly colliding with Grayson Allen right there to prevent any kind of a real transition opportunity. Now we're going to get a technical foul as Bones Highland, who is not taking part in the game, nor has he taken part in many games of late.
It's so stupid.
Box score.
Wants to be in the box score.
They're going to give a technical foul to some guy on the bench.
Highland has not played in now 11 of the last 14 games.
He continued to clap when he got the tackle.
So aside from the DNP, he will be listed in the box score.
Yeah,
Technical foul.
hey, Mom, I played.
That's pretty funny, actually.
There's that double team the Clippers have been running at the Suns guards all night. Paul George. And see, that's what I don't understand. Like a similar situation occurred on this end with Grayson Allen going the other direction.
Shit's getting a little
And now
heated
they're
right
gonna
now.
get Bradley Beal.
We need halftime to come
But they're
to
going to keep double teaming.
cool these boys off.
Or even on the catch. And right there, Bradley Beal. I mean, okay. I mean, can you call a block on Paul George? Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't.
But what do the Suns need to do to try and neutralize that defensive scheme? We talk about it all the time. Ty Lue is one of the tremendous defensive tacticians in the game.
Bradley Beal's going to get himself
I think
ejected.
he's seen when Kevin Durant's out or Bradley Beal's out, teams are doubling the Suns. When Kevin Durant or Devin Booker bring the ball up. So that's the mindset right now.
He's still arguing.
You can score up to 80% off prescription prices at BuzzRx.com.
Well, we had hoped to get it below 10, and it was over and around 11, but they have added 9 to it.
Biggest lead of the night now. Under a minute to go. Be a little dribble hesitation. Gets into the paint. 13 for Bradley Beal. The only Sun scorer in double figures.
Look, seriously, like, Nate Green is on one. Come on, man.
Yeah,
like,
no,
toughen
seriously.
up, dude. Like, I mean, it seems like his personality is taking over the game. Right?
Dude, he's literally like
Sent the
fucking affecting the
text.
game.
Text
He's
sends a message to everybody on the team. Right? And he's not even wanting to talk to players.
yeah, no, he's being a bitch.
He waved off Devin Booker as Devin came over to try to talk to him, and he said, "Not now." Bradley Beal, a veteran, also trying to do the same thing,
His facial
and he's been
expression,
waved off.
His facial expression right now says he's defeated.
You watching a
It's like
soccer
he's
match?
upset.
That's why he missed school.
He's like
That's pretty
upset
funny.
like that in a
Remember, there was a
basketball
few.
game.
There was
Guys are gonna play with
2
us.
Monday
They'll
races
get over it, but you can't dictate the game
where a
by
race got
constantly
postponed. It was supposed to run
calling
Sunday,
technical
ran Monday.
Get some
Then my
toughness.
dad picked me up from school so I could watch the race. I love that.
Working off the tight screen. Ties will take the pull-up.
If he was refereeing in the 80s, he'd have kicked everybody out by now because they all cursed you out.
About a 3-second differential between the shot and game clock.
Good thing Nate Green wasn't up there. He'd have thought it was a good move. You know, I'm getting on him because, look, I understand you want to officiate, and that's fine.
No,
You
I
sent
totally
the
get it.
message already, okay? Stop complaining and all of that. But that doesn't mean you call a technical foul now if anybody complains to you.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, and one of the things that you and I have discussed.
Bullshit, it really is. In fact, the refs could just do whatever they want.
The same thing. The day
it's like this in every fucking sport. The refs, the umps, they could just do whatever they want. You know?
Going by the wayside. For the most
there's
part,
no
there's
fucking
good veterans out
like
there
punishment for them.
But by my account, I saw no warning with Devin Booker. I certainly saw no warning with Bradley Beal. Brad was as surprised as anybody. His back was turned to the official when the technical was called.
And again, I'm watching him, and you can see that he's disturbed right now. And as an official, you can't be disturbed. Get over it.
George is a pull-up three.
All right, so that's halftime. I am going to smoke.
Clippers.
And I will be back at 10:20.
And they lead it at the break, 70-51 here at the half. Stay tuned now for the Gila River Resorts and Casinos halftime report with Tom Leander and Tom Chambers. You're watching Phoenix Suns basketball on Arizona's Family Sports.
He has become so unstoppable and so patient within his game that it's a nightmare for most teams every night.
Here we go with Booker. Another three. Oh! Booker cannot miss.
I try to have the most fun with it on the court because I always remember my mother and my sister are watching. My mother and my sister support me the same way. They knew I wanted to be an NBA player, and they're 100% 10 toes behind me. You need people like that in your life.
I love you so much, brother.
The most important part of the game is to affect other people's lives in a positive way. Have a bigger impact off the court than you do on the court.
He is the PBG, that is professional bucket getter.
He's averaged over 25 a game each of the last 3 years. A lot of fans seeing him now in his first playoff action.
It's honestly the reason I do it. Putting smiles on their faces.
And then we're gonna play games, okay?
Duh. I'm gonna win. Growing up, she's always been a shy person. Meeting new people was tough for her at first. That's something that she's working on, and I can tell that she's gotten a lot better. To have somebody in your corner like my sister, I don't know if I'd be here without her.
Booker carving his way, deceptive move to the three, and he puts it off the glass. What a play by Devin Booker.
You got to tip your hat to Devin Booker. The performance that he's had throughout this entire series, including this one, 47-point performance, putting this team on his back.
I've been working my whole life for this moment. You know what I'm saying? You know, so it wasn't time to shy away from it. Plenty of hours of sacrificing, a lot of life, you know, to this sport, you know, to this game. So I wanted to put it on full display tonight. Now we're talking.
Welcome to the Gila River Resorts and Casinos halftime report. Suns without Kevin Durant. Clippers have won 12 of 14 coming into this one. Then they get Man and Paul George combining for 29 of their 35 first quarter points, led by as many as 17. Suns made a bit of a run. Then Kawhi Leonard woke up and he had 12 in the second quarter.
It was ugly.
Yeah.
I mean, they were scoring at will. They were getting turnovers from the Suns. The Suns, I mean, steals, would they have 7 steals in that first half? So things just were not percolating at all for the Suns. Book couldn't get it going. He started out okay, but the turnovers just killed him.
It just looks like the Suns have to work so much harder to get their shots than the Clippers do.
It really does. I mean, they're much more efficient right now than what they're doing. The thing is, get that
net.
Got that thing. I think I hit the first long-range shot that we've hit all night. Right there.
Well, our defenders need those kind of quick hands. Bol sparking the Suns for the second straight game along with Chimezie Metu. Metu getting the start once again. With Kevin Durant out, the Suns are down 17, and they made this run.
I'll tell you what, the big fella goes in there, he's getting his hand on the ball, he's very active. Doesn't get no respect. He's like the Rodney Dangerfield of the NBA. I mean, man, he was in there fighting for the offensive rebounds. He can't get a foul. The refs aren't looking for that, but I'll tell you what, it was nice that the crowd got into it. Bezzy knocks down that three when he was out there. Things changed. The energy, the whole energy in the building changed when those guys came in, exactly like it happened in the last game of the second quarter.
Total replay.
Yeah.
The Suns 3 of 15 from three-point range. The Clippers, 9 of 18. That's an 18-point differential because they've hit 6 more threes than the Suns.
Yes, and they're shooting 60% from the field. I mean, they're a good shooting team. They're not that good. The Suns defense just needs to pick it up, get after people, and make it uncomfortable. I don't think the Clippers have looked uncomfortable out there all night long.
Come on, Karate Kid, I want to see that. Hands flying around.
I need another one.
Russell Westbrook puts Bol in the crib.
Oh, I'd slap him in the head right there. Come on, man. Are you kidding me? His finger got stuck in the rim where he would have got that thing.
He developed a relationship with the fans. There was a warmth that came from this gorilla, and it was his personality that did this.
Just the antics, the animation, the interaction with the fans, even the interaction with the refs, sneaking up on them in a timeout. Not that I was watching that, I was listening to Coach McLeod, but I've seen the tape.
People really loved the gorilla. But when he told us he was going to shut down and not do it anymore, we thought maybe that run was over. And then at the last minute, we decided to see who else is out there.
As the tryouts are going, we had a piano-playing gorilla, obviously several that danced. We had several different people doing different things in the gorilla suit. But then an ASU gymnast came out, and he brought a physicality to it. At the end of his routine, we all looked at each other and went, we've got our next gorilla.
All of a sudden, the gorilla took on a different kind of a look. Yeah, there was the dancing and so forth, but now we added a new element. And thank goodness we did, because just think about the impact. He's in the Mascot Hall of Fame, one of the great mascots of all time in sports. And he's been a big part of the kids growing up in Phoenix with the gorilla and the Phoenix Suns.
Los Gemelos de Sinaloa is at the Footprint Center tonight, performing right now in the concert series La Música del Valle, fueled by the Desert Ford dealers. Yeah, I get better after I read it about 16 times. If you want to see the next concert, make sure to get your tickets now at suns.com/El Valle. There you go, the same game parlay brought to you by FanDuel and the Clippers, favored by 17.
17.
It's interesting to watch James Harden, too, because, we've talked about the slow start when he went to the Clippers. They lost their first 5. But boy, he took his time. Didn't even score in the first quarter, has 9 points and 6 assists. And he talk about making the shots easier for the Clippers. He gets into the teeth of the Suns' defense and then is looking for shooters.
Yeah, he's patient. I mean, he's looking for his teammates first. And then when he needs to score, much like KD does, he fills it out, gets everybody going, and then he can go ahead and score. So, yeah. I'd say Harden's doing a great job for them right now.
Yeah. Beal polishing his offensive skills. He has 13, a variety pack of wins.
He couldn't make one early, but he got it going there late, thank goodness.
Here. They lose it. Here comes Kidd with 2 seconds. Trying to beat the horn for 3. Get it! Back to live action. Jason Kidd will shoot up a 3. He got it!
Oh, my goodness!
Jason Kidd has tied the game.
With 2.5 same as regulation time, Bill.
Jason Kidd with his 8th three-pointer of the game.
5 seconds and a half. 4, 3. Ball is stolen by Jason Kidd. He'll put up a shot from midcourt. It goes! Oh, Shazam! The three-pointer by Kidd as the buzzer ends the first half.
Boston wins over the Kings. Alley-oop inbounds. Tipped away by Smith. Kidd with 2 seconds. 35-footer by Jason Kidd at the buzzer.
Won't go. Keep the rebound and get one shot off. That'll count if it goes. Oh, he puts it in! A fitting finish to a wild third quarter.
Terry fending off. Bounce to Crawford, poked away. Kidd's got it.
the buzzer. Jason Kidd nails it at the horn. Terry to Nowitzki. Back out Kidd. Fakes. Three-pointer. Puts it in. Jason Kidd with 2.5 remaining. And the Mavericks go up by 2. 6 on the shot clock. Kidd for 3. Fouled and won a 4-point play.
But I thought that should have been an offensive foul. I think Kidd kicked out his right leg. Clippers up 19 on the Suns at the break. Time for the Kia halftime highlights. Kia, movement that inspires. Well, apparently Book and Paul George still have their unresolved issues. It started on the court in 2021 and has continued on Twitter and various podcasts.
Yeah, there's not much communication going on between these two guys.
What did you say?
I saw a little. Book actually tried to say something. Paul George said, no, I don't think I need to express myself to you right now.
He expressed himself with 21 points.
Oh, my goodness.
17 in the first quarter.
It's the first time I've seen him in a long time where his legs are bare. I mean, there's not wraps, there's nothing out there. He looks really, really healthy, better than I've seen him look in years.
Yeah, and again, Harden and Kawhi Leonard did not even score in that first quarter, and then they got off in the second.
Oh, man.
12 for Kawhi, but I want you to point out who is the Suns' top plus-minus man in this game.
Well, there's one, and it's +2 for Bol.
I just need a smile on your face. Here's another smile.
Smile for the fans.
Yeah, how about EJ and PJ?
yeah.
PJ Tucker, the former Sun. He won the Dan Marley Hustle Award about a dozen times. Body blows to Eddie Johnson.
He needs a little something.
And he's got the Rubino show.
That was serious.
What is up with my AC?
You know, that's the best action he's had.
That's
and
it.
will have.
That's it.
Sounds like an electric car.
Here's Paul. Alice has fouled the kid. Booker with a 3. Devin Booker gives Phoenix a 1-point lead with 1.5 left. Book works across the baseline, gets a switch, pulling Gobert out. On the step back from the corner, raising up, catch it in from the corner. In fact, not even a full 23 years of age, about 22.5. Book on the crossover, gets inside, and hammers it down. That is a top shot at the age of 18. Lopez and Crowder digging in. Crowder wins that battle. Beautiful skip pass up ahead. Bridges slashing to the
I miss Michael Bridges.
Booker with another beautiful feed to the slashing Bridges.
Oh, man, he's almost like, don't even run a play for me. Just give me the ball.
Behind the back of the give him the dime.
I love Chester. Come here.
Gets the angle, goes glass, and the kiss.
A lot of players just regress.
Booker, they're going to score that. Plus the foul.
That was a perfect chance for you to say Peyton over 8.
Mr. Chester.
Easily gets to the rim. And Devin Booker like that.
Bible chasing Booker. Can he get it off? There it is. And that.
Official healthcare partner of the Phoenix Suns. Mountain America Credit Union, the exclusive home of the Suns card. And by FanDuel, make every moment more.
Halftime here in downtown Phoenix, along with our director.
I love Mr. Chester.
Eddie Johnson, Kevin Ray will check in with Amanda Pfluger out of here in just a few moments. Eddie, you can look at this game, you look at the score.
You break down two categories, and really that's the difference in the game. The three-point shooting and the live ball turnovers resulting in 9 first-half turnovers, 15 points.
Well, and because the Suns have gone small, you got to make the threes. You can't be 3 of 15, especially when they're 9 of 18. And that is the difference in the game right now. And hopefully for the Suns, maybe they can cool off. They're going to keep taking them, and then they can turn that into something good. But right now, they got a long hill to climb right now.
Yeah, only 5 field goal attempts in that first half for Devin Booker. A lot of that had to do with Jim just completely collapsing on Book every time he came across.
But he's got to find a way. You still got to find a way to score the ball and kind of counter what they're doing.
Let's swing it over to Amanda Flugrad, who caught up with Suns assistant coach Miles Simon.
Miles, the Clippers are picking you guys up a lot in the half court. How do you beat that coming up in the second?
We really got to find different ways to move Book around, get him off the ball a little bit so we can free him up. Brad's been really good.
I love Mr. Chester.
And then we got to get stops and then find some easy baskets in transition. That'll hopefully loosen up our offense.
You mentioned Bradley Beal. He's 13 points right now, leading the team. How are you seeing him get even more comfortable out there?
He's just super aggressive, and he's just being Bradley Beal. He's one of the best scorers in the NBA year after year, and you can tell he's just getting more acclimated into the offense game by game.
Coach, thank you.
You're welcome.
Guys.
All right, thank you very much, Amanda. It's time for tonight's AAA Smart Home Security. And here's some great examples of what we're talking about.
All right, getting ready to go back from half.
All right, here's the double team right there. And so as soon as, again, it's tough for Devin because what? He's got 2 guys up high. They just want to take the ball out of his hand. That's it. They just want to take the ball out of his hand. And he can't take the shot from there. And so again, I've always said this all year long. When he's playing above.
So at halftime, it's 53-7.
Their whole goal is not to allow him to get his offense going because they fear him. They know he can turn
I
this
love
game
Mr.
around by
Chester.
himself. So let's hope the Suns make some adjustments here at halftime. Kind of put Devin below the free throw line, below the eyes of all the defenders that are trying to trap him.
Well, while the names and some of the players have changed, certainly more so for Phoenix than L.A. Devin Booker averaged just over 37 points per game in that first-round playoff series last season. The Suns won in 5 games. So to your point,
Yeah, 70-51.
More than aware of what Devin Booker can do, and that was last year in the run of the finals. He was equally as lethal as
Beal.
Look, Brandon's got to take 25 shots. They're going to give him that. Shoot it. Just shoot the ball.
Well, and when you're missing Kevin Durant, and while KD is not a high-volume shooter, you're still talking about at least 15 field goal attempts that should be available as physical foul called on Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, Kawhi Leonard got upset. Thought Devin Booker fouled him.
Technical on Kawhi.
There's the second free throw attempt of the night for both the Suns. 9 of 10, Clippers 13 of 14.
You know, if you get a technical foul and you have the ball, you should be able to lose the ball too. Yeah, it's another rule change I'm trying to push toward the NBA.
You keeping notes? You're going to be sending that off to Commissioner Silver.
Well, he's got to put it in right now, right?
Deep 3 on the inside. James Harden over the top of the outstretched hands of Booker. Harden shooting 43% from beyond the arc, and he's been on a heater for the last 9 games.
He doesn't have a lot of responsibility.
I mean, that's the biggest difference, right? Yep. Between what defenders now have to focus on with the other weapons he's got on the floor is Grayson on the drive, back tap Mezzi.
Come on, D-Buck.
Quick catch.
Yeah, D-Buck.
Just need more of that.
Hey, look, if you make it a 10-point game going into the fourth quarter, it's always the short-term goals that you look at. You can't get all these points back in 5 minutes. Your goal is to outscore them by 10. Take it again.
Leonard connects on another 3. He's perfect from beyond the stripe. 3
that sucks.
of 3. Got all 12 of his first 10 points in that second quarter. There's that trap again.
By 2.
Mezzi gets the defender to run at it. And Mezzi flies gets in and hammers it home.
We do know if Devin can get rid of the ball quickly, somebody's open. And so that's probably what they did talk about, is get rid of the ball a lot faster.
Well, it makes it challenging when you've got long-arm defender like Zubac and George doubling, right?
Yeah, and especially when
You all right, buddy?
Zubac is the one that is trying to double team. If they shoot the ball like that, it's just going to be tough.
Hard now at 14. Beal. Grayson getting in on Harden, lost the handle and off his leg. Allen is saying no. Baseline official David Guthrie disagrees, so LA ball.
They don't give coaches much of a chance to try to challenge it. I'll tell you that. It should be some kind of like 5-second rule.
Harden gets that ball out there and into the defensive space of Yusuf Nurkic, who will pick up the foul. That is his second.
It's almost like they have something against the guy with the iPad behind his arm. They don't want him to be able to say, oh, that's a bad call. And then obviously they have to come over to the replay and then they're going to be wrong in their call. So it's almost been a hurry to allow the ball to get back in. I think it should be a 5-second runoff first.
Put that on the list.
A lot of stuff on the list.
You got quite a list going to the commissioner.
Yeah. Well, my main list is I wish that guy was in uniform.
Yeah, that's on my list too. That's nearly 30 points. You know, it's interesting too when you look at the matchup that could have unfolded here tonight. KD and Kawhi Leonard would have been their 37th head-to-head matchup, but just the 16th regular season matchup. And most of that speaks of the availability or unavailability of Kawhi Leonard previously.
Led to no reason for him to go toward the basket when Devin is driving toward him. You stay there, or you either move up behind him to give him an angle to pass the ball.
Out. Suns trying to crawl out of a hole here in this third quarter. Leonard with a pull-up.
That's a gift right there. He rarely misses that shot.
Yeah, that is like Book and KD's mid-range, like a layup. Nerf on the roll, gets inside for the finish of the foul.
Well, again, you remember Christmas game. The Suns did that exact thing to Luka Doncic. And you remember the roll guy went right to the middle of the rim. It was Lively or Derrick Jones Jr., whoever. And it really hurt the Suns defensively. And that's what Devin has to do. He has to get rid of the ball quickly. And Nurkic has to make the right decision.
Right.
Then he'll get out of it.
9 points, 5 rebounds for Nurk. Hard with that pop. Catch and shoot. Touchdown for Paul George. Timeout Phoenix. 24 for George. 21-point LA lead.
And what Phoenix does want to happen, controlling the defensive block, and Nash cashing in at the other end. Nash for three. Well, defensively, that will match the effervescence, the energy of Nash. And here he goes inside and spoon feeds Stoudemire. Nowitzki's got two, and this is over Stoudemire.
That's a tough shot.
Nowitzki across the lane and right into Marion. Jean-Pierre has come in for Michael Finley and Dirk Nowitzki. And he's now getting Nowitzki 15 into Nowitzki, who shuts the defense of Marion and corkscrews his way around Stoudemire.
That way, and no one there to help at all.
It's Nash across the lane with the deceptive fake on Howard, who hit Dirk Nowitzki.
And that's why they don't have a big lead in this game.
Phoenix hunting for their first lead since the first quarter. And the guy right there is Steve Nash. Nash again.
I have no idea what Dallas is trying to do on that screen roll right now, but Nash is just punishing him.
Terry, 2-on-1, Stackhouse, and Nowitzki with the great trail. Nowitzki 7 of 14, and now he's got 23. Nash. Nash, 34 points tonight, 10 rebounds and 12 assists.
I love my Chester. He's a good fucking dog.
83-62, Clippers in front of the Suns. 8:28 to go here in the third quarter. Time for our CarMax highlight brought to you by CarMax. The 30-day money-back guarantee up to 1,500 miles. That's car buying reimagined. Learn more at CarMax.com.
Well, that's one play right there the Suns have to do more. They're going to double team Devin Booker out top. Nurkic has to make himself big and available. And once he turns, he's got options. Either drive right to the rim or to pick it for a three-point shot. Unfortunately for the Suns, the three-point shot has not been their friend, but as we know, you can get hot quickly. As hot as the Clippers are right now, it can definitely turn around. But they need to do something with this 820. I mean, if they want to make a game out of this, put a little scare in the Clippers, it's not start about right now.
Beal pulls his way through traffic. Finds KBD, who checked in during that timeout. Dangerous pass there. Book able to recover. Tough cleaner.
7-0 run, 6-0 run. It will force a timeout.
Well, we saw that bench unit go on that 11-2 run there in the second. The Suns able to force the miss there. Beal going right at Zubac. And throws it away.
They're jumping in the air. Any pass to the wide line is just suicide.
Leonard trying to thread the needle on the baseline move. Suns 11 turnovers, Clippers with 9.
And if you guard it by Leonard, you don't stand still. You actually start to move away from the angle that he has taken away.
Hardy relocates in the corner. Up ahead to Booker. Leonard trying to close off that dribbling space, quickly able to do so. Look, leans in on Zubac. The sneaky heads-up play there by Booker as he saw Zubac back on his heels and now getting to the free throw line. Third foul on Zubac.
Well, the edit is to not allow Devin Booker to see space. Devin's going to continue to do exactly what he did there. Go create that space.
It's interesting when you think about it. Tonight, got a chance to see three players who in league history, Devin Booker, James Harden, Russell Westbrook, 260 plus points, 80 plus assists, 45 plus rebounds in the first 9 games of the season. Both starting out this season that way. James Harden did it back in 16-17. Westbrook and Oscar Robertson. Robertson have done it 4 times. $15 points in the night, 8 in the quarter for Booker. But another 3-point knockdown as Kawhi remains perfect, shooting 43% on the season, but 100% so far tonight. Clippers have won the last 10 games that Kawhi has played in as Man picks up the foul. That'll be the 3rd team foul. He was out in the previous 4 games with the hip injury before returning to the game Monday against Miami. They were 2-2 in those losses as they had the 9-game winning streak stopped by Oklahoma City and then lost to Boston. Beal gets a good look. Leonard. Little heat check as Nurk secures the miss. Booker rising up over Leonard. The Suns' three-point shooting has just not been able to keep pace so
Only
far
two
tonight.
timeouts left for the Suns.
You think about it, look at this game. That's really the difference.
A 27-point difference.
That's the difference. And Suns can just have half of that. They find themselves in a good range with. That's the beauty of having Kevin Durant on the floor. Like, a lot of the things the Clippers are trying to do defensively, they can't do if he's on the floor.
And he's the number 2 3-point shooter in the league. That doesn't hurt either. Zubac with an easy slam.
Suns can't give in to the frustration of not being able to dig into this deficit. There's 18 minutes left in this game. We see bigger leads lost in less time.
Leonard steps out defensively on Booker. Beal rising up, going right at Zubac. Ty Lue barking at David Guthrie, thought Beal traveled.
Well, Zubac is underneath the bucket. I think he was below the circle.
He was.
That's what Beal was saying. That's one shot.
Booker grabbed on the inbound by Paul George. Paul George is saying no.
What is Paul George doing? No, he wasn't clearly.
Yeah, well, he said he grabbed him, but true. But you were impeding his progress.
Right.
And so that's what they're calling it. They're calling the fact that Paul George grabbed him. They're more so saying that you didn't allow him to move.
Ty Lue telling David Guthrie, I wanted to challenge it, but it kind of goes back to your point. You don't have a whole lot of time to quickly assess whether you do want to challenge.
Most coaches look back at behind the bench with the guy with the iPad. A lot of pressure on the guy with the iPad. I'll tell you that. I don't know if I'd want that job. That should not happen.
Yeah, it looked like Beal may have gotten kind of pushed. That's what he's telling Sean Corbett over the far side. He said that Terrence Mann gave him a little nudge to push him out of bounds. It was not picked up. They'll pick up that, though.
Bates Diop can't relax on that. I mean, all Kawhi Leonard did was rock up to sleep. Bates Diop not thinking he was going to drive the ball. Ball's in the hand of a scorer like that, you always think he's going to shoot. You never think anything else.
$18 points for Kawhi. Well, Tornillo is coming to Footprint Center for a special halftime performance this Friday when the Suns take on the Clippers as part of the concert series. And La Musica Del Valle, fueled by the Desert Ford dealers. Get your tickets now at suns.com/Del Valle. It's actually the Heat who will be in town on Friday night.
This game, since they went up about 18-20, it's just been a close game. But unfortunately for the Suns, they're behind by so many, it doesn't matter.
Book finds some shooting space. Connects on the triple. Harden tied up, stripped there by Allen. But somehow the Clippers get it back. Harden sets and fires. Of course. It's interesting. This is not a Clippers team that takes a ton of threes. It's Book connects on back-to-back triples. Both these teams average right around 32 three-point attempts per game.
Well, let's hope that Devin with the hot hand now opens it up.
This game is a fucking...
the guys.
Leonard bottled up with those strong hands, able to secure it. George misfires. Beal gets a screen, grabbed in the waistband there by Terrence Mann. Drives to the cup and gets the finish and the foul.
Terrence Mann is having to guard all kind of guys out here. Feel like he's running out of gas.
Timeout LA.
Keep pushing. Bradley Beal, Devin Booker right now, ultra aggressive. It's pretty left.
Mr. Chester.
I'm wired. I'm wired. 3 stops in a row right here. Uh-huh. 3 stops in a row. Yeah. You already know.
Miss Aiton Bridges, CP3, Cam Johnson,
Once you go, like,
Jay
you can chill
Crowder,
here for a second. Read.
Sarich.
It's just when you go, now go. We in it. We in it. We in it.
Campaign.
Come here.
I miss them guys.
Drive it. Yep. And 1. Good D, Black. Oh, yeah, layup, Mikhail. Maybe a dunk. That boy got the intangibles.
That boy got the intangibles.
Yeah, Craig. I see you, Craig. Match up. Oh, yeah. Under. Nice. Under again. Yep. Over. That is beautiful, Black. I like that. I love that. Stay low. Just TC. Just TC and CP. Get low. You too, Craig. You too. Yep. Good day, Billy. Good day. We got a tea time. We got a tea time. We got a tea time, 3.
It's his game to win. Here we go to overtime. Barkley 20-footer hits with 1.8 seconds. Charles Barkley.
Mom blows out the window, middle fingers to the sky.
Well, we're going to dive a little bit deeper into the relationship of Frank Vogel and Paul George, as those two are very close, and it goes all the way back to when they were both in Indiana together, as Vogel had high praise for George pregame, saying that he's doing a great job with the Clippers right now. He's an incredible player, and he does a lot for them. He's a very special person to me. He said we've maintained our relationship over the years and had close ties, especially when we both lived in LA. He said, and concluded, I'm always rooting for PG unless I'm facing him. Guys.
Yeah, unfortunately, he got an early dose of PG. He's got 24 for the night. Paul George, a 3-time All-Star there under Frank Vogel.
They trusted in him. They trusted in him. Look, he went to school at Fresno. I've been knowing Paul since he's been in high school. He played at Fresno State. My son was on that team. And no one thought he'd get drafted where he did, the best player taken. Indiana took the chance on him. And so, without a doubt, Paul has a great relationship with those guys.
Leonard on the attack, somehow ended up and in as he drove a knee into the side there of Jusuf Nurkic. Leonard, after a slow start, come to line with 22. So is this guy here in this third quarter. Look, on the baseline fade. Won't get it. He hits the deck and will head to the free throw line. Westbrook picking up the personal foul. Booker with 15 points here in the quarter, including 3 of 4 3-point knockdowns.
No one fouls.
Harry Gordon getting ready to check in here for Bradley Beal. Beal with 18 points. But the other part of the difference is you get 2 Suns scores in double figures. The Clippers have 4 scores in double figures.
Yeah, that's the point. Somebody else has to get it going for Devin. But right now, he is creating issues.
1 and 2 for Book. Here is Powell, 5 points on the first half. Eubanks getting ready to check in. Continue to go to Leonard, who draws the foul. That'll be the 14th foul, 3rd personal on Nurk. And Nurk will take a seat. Drew checks in. Little jump stop leans across the lane. Averages just over 7 points per game. He's been one of those steady vets wherever he has played at. KBD sets up the goes on the attack, deep inside. I mean, a delayed whistle. Wow.
Why delayed whistle?
Very delayed whistle.
See, the foul is not. Just because you missed the layup doesn't mean now you call the foul.
Cada played 17 minutes in the game on Monday. And with a DMP in the 7 games prior. And Leonard will take a seat. Amir Coffey checks in here, 5th-year vet out of the University of Minnesota.
You see Ty Lue is making sure his bench doesn't have a negative impact now in this game.
Yeah.
So he rolled that whole quarter pretty much with Kawhi to make sure he can keep his lead.
Yeah, their bench thus far just has 16 points. They average about 35 points. Much of that is between 2 guys, Russell Westbrook and Norman Powell. George on the drive, left it short. But he is fouled on the way inside, and so Paul George shooting free throws here, where he is perfect from the line tonight, 6 of 6.
Give the Clippers credit. They came out, close game early, they took the lead. A lot of teams give the lead back up, and they have propelled the Suns time and time again.
24 points for George. 7 of 11 from the field in his 25 minutes. As we get a message from our friends at Chaz Roberts AC and Plumbing.
Chaz Roberts AC and Plumbing, family owned since 1942.
George averaging not quite 35 minutes per game. Averaging nearly 23 points per game. Missed all of last season's playoff series with that knee sprain. Suns reverses, sets up the corner look for KBD, who delivers. See what the Suns could do with this last 2:54.
Yeah. It will change rotations with Ty Lue.
The Lakers are currently losing to the Bulls. Yeah, the Suns are currently losing to the Clippers.
Gets a wide open look.
Yeah, that's the problem. It's wide open. I mean, like, that's the hottest guy in the gym.
Booker trying to dribble past the double team. Extra pass sets up Grayson Allen. Foul with a runner, no, back tap. Booker's got the bigger tice on him.
This is a bad game. Still got a whole quarter left.
Extra pass sets up Book. Straight away.
Nice.
Flash down. Extra pass from Keita Bates-Diop.
Great decision there, too. He just made one. He had every right to take that shot himself, but you know.
The Bucks come to life here in this third quarter. Coffey cut off out to Westbrook. Trying to sneak one up, won't get it. Trying to get bailed out with a whistle. Both driving baseline, finds Gordon. Eric on the drive, left it just short. Coffey closed off his ankle.
That's just been really the game, right? Just unable.
Look, 5 of 8. 26 points. Suns 5 of 8 from 3. Book 4 of 6 for the game. 5 assists. You know, going back to that shooting night he had the other night, he was 4 of 16, and you know, and this is the classic Devin Booker, because his temperament didn't change, and he just said post-game, he just said, you know, it's one of those nights where the ball just kind of felt like a foreign object, but he said hopefully it's a good lesson for young players out there. You got to just keep shooting.
You got to keep shooting. It's just some nights, man, it's just everything doesn't align right. And that's just simply a fact. And you can feel good in warm-ups. Don't miss a shot in warm-ups. I used to hate that. I used to hate missing a shot. Going, Brad, a little short on that one.
On the release,
nice.
KBD, like a free safety, gets the steal.
PG?
Gordon Langford connects. Now the three-point shooting led by Devin Booker. This is to life here for the Suns.
This might be the biggest possession for the Suns so far in the game. Because if they can get a stop here, this game right now gets very interesting.
George with 30. Booker defending. Trying to pull his way through traffic. Successful in doing so. Gets the whistle and the foul.
They see out getting back, and turnover turns into something big on the other side. We Paul George credit. He knew what he had to do there in the penalty. He wasn't going to just take a tough shot. Put his head down, went right to the rim, got fouled.
12th free throw attempt coming up here for Paul George. He's 10 of 11. League leader at 93%. 8-time All-Star.
He and Devin Booker having an efficiency contest. Yeah. Neither one are taking a ton of shots. Paul George 12 shots, Devin 11, and they both are 8. Paul George 8 of 12, Devin's 8 of 11.
Yeah, difference in a few free throws between the two.
The funny part is they're both great guys, but they both don't too much care for each other.
No. Double team comes. Beal coming out. Westbrook had it. Beal. Booker had the save. Drops it off to Coffey. Boy, and that is an absolute killer. Brad on the drive. He'll get the whistle. Suns with 13 turnovers that have led to 19 Oklahoma City points. And Ty Lue is going to challenge here.
Defensive personal foul called on the floor is being challenged by Los Angeles. The foul was called on Norman Powell.
Looks like he did get him on the arm. Didn't see a great angle of it, but it looked like Norman Powell did get him on the arm.
Both teams in the penalty.
I don't know why this says the third quarter is over. It's not over yet.
Powell 5 points, 2 rebounds tonight. He had 22 in the game on Monday. I say he has been a big catalyst for them off the bench. We've certainly seen that from Norm Powell in his time since arriving from Toronto. Now his 9th year. Part of that Raptors title run with Kawhi.
After replay review, there was illegal contact by Powell. Call on the floor will stand. Challenge is unsuccessful. Los Angeles is out of challenges for the night, and they will also be charged the timeout.
Still rolling the dice there in the quarter, maybe taking those 2 points away with a big lead. Feeling like maybe they might not have the challenge, but you can see Norman Powell right there with his arm.
Right.
Yeah.
Russ over talking to KD about something right now that brings a smile to Kevin Durant's face. Russ always so animated.
I guess Nate, took a chill pill there. No, he didn't. There you go. There you go. Nate, true to form. That's it.
Yeah, it was interesting too because Russ had relocated to the other side of the floor and had said,
but then he walked over here and he said, I'm over there, I'm over there. And then he said, get the. I'm not going to repeat what he said after that. And Nate didn't do anything. So, what's the level of tech? No, I'm not saying he should have teched him and kicked him out, but my point is...
right. It goes back to what we saw in the first half with the technical fouls called on the Suns. Suns able to get a few of those points back late.
So that's the end of the third quarter.
Suns with a 40-point quarter outscoring the Clippers, but still work to be done as we head to the fourth. Share the footprint. LA in front, 107-91. You're watching Phoenix Suns basketball on Arizona's Family Sports.
Mr. Chester.
Rebound, Barkley as Ewing hit the floor. Kowalski.
Ed Bull taps it once and can't make it. Charles looks like he's just determined to take over this game. That time, about as authoritatively as you can, he went coast to coast. Here comes Harper out with it. The Cats have 4-on-1. Barkley being the one. How about that? And that. Because Harper played the open court. He's challenging Charles. Charles has just said, hey, kids, take this stuff out of here.
Over Miller underneath. Off the back corner. He said score the basket. Jake says score the basket. And the Suns win it. Charles Barkley. Incredible. It's his game to win. Here we go to overtime. Barkley 20-footer. Yes, with 1.8 seconds. Charles Barkley.
Mountain America Credit Union, the exclusive home of the Sun Stars. The Clippers, they neutralized Devin Booker in the first half, but number one went to work in the third quarter.
They did. Just got ultra aggressive, broke the double team. They got a little fatigued in what they were doing. And he just got busy.
And I don't think JJ Redick on ESPN commentator is that good.
First 4 or 5 minutes of this quarter is huge.
Nick Swin.
Like, the Suns can get through. They've been working all night long, and they have not given up. I mean, it's been back and forth. That 40-point quarter is unreal. But 107 points by the Suns in the third and 3 quarters. That's something they haven't done.
Immediately, Norman Powell goes to work, driving baseline, sets up Russell Westbrook with the easy slam. And this unit is the one that put a charge in the Suns. They got that 11-2 scoring run after trailing by 17. Gordon gives them a dribble.
Cannot be relaxed when passing the ball around. That guy with them big hands.
Knights trying to close off the driving lane. Beal. J.O. from the corner.
Diop's got to take that shot. I know J.O. was over there. Man, he had a good rhythm on the shot that he had before. Don't be bashful.
5 points off tonight in 18 minutes for Keita Bates-Diop. Harden on the drive, drops it off to Tice. Leaves it short. Grabs the miss.
Nice.
Secures it a third time. On a backdoor cut. A beauty.
Smart move there. Watching it develop. Anytime you set screen and it's lack of communication defensively, the guy that sets the screen is probably going to be the one that gets the shot. Just stay down.
24 for Leonard. Yeah, you look at the shooting night for the Star Seeds. Leonard is 8 of 12. Paul George 8 of 12. Devin Booker 8 of 11. James Gordon gets a look and makes some pay.
What about the recognition though by Bobo on the pass? He's a great outlet guy, right, against the double team, without a doubt. And he keeps the ball up high, does not bring it down.
Eric Gordon in double figures with that 3-point hit. He's got 10. Darius Harden.
Josh Allen is good to go.
Assists.
I didn't know he was hurt.
Leonard working off the elbow. Good help defense. Forcing the tough contest. Doesn't matter.
They got to take a look at that one.
Didn't count.
They do, because it seemed like the ball was still in his hands when he shot it.
Very close.
No, it did count. Fuck.
It's one of those nights.
Gordon trying to make it 2 in a row. Won't get it. Here comes Harden on the push. Finds Powell.
Yeah, it's just their night. That's 15 or 27.
Yeah, 16 to 28. Yeah, come on.
You're not beating that shoot the ball like that.
Powell at 45%. Can Bol find one? He does.
Bol.
Lou shakes his head like, stop. Man can shoot.
Bol hit one the other night. Hard with a jump stop. Won't get him a loose ball rebound into the hands of Westbrook. And those are the possessions the Suns, they can't give up extra shot opportunities to this team.
So Westbrook is the one guy you have to watch.
Brad on the drive. On the block. Leonard missing, but he was the only one that grabbed the rebound on the miss. Kogi's going to be whistling with a foul. Frank Vogel's already made a decision. He's going to challenge this one.
Copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
Barkley, first shot of the game. Barkley works on Gatling. Ball away jumper over Gatling. This is incredible. 32, a two-pointer ties it up for Phoenix. A three-pointer puts him ahead. He still hasn't missed.
Come down, here goes Charles once again. Another three. Oh, unbelievable.
Marley trying to beat Mullen. Put back by Barkley.
44 going into the game tonight.
He's going to try to answer with a three of his own as he missed a shot tonight. Barkley gets around. Houston reverse layup. Count the basket. Through the foul. Barkley over Gatling. He has not cooled off. He has 47 points.
picks it up on the Rookie of the Year, Chris Webber. Doesn't matter. 52 points for Barkley.
Maybe at 22 and a half.
Along the baseline, Barkley 2 more. He's got 56 points. Third best scoring performance in NBA playoff history. 56.
Open door. PG-13.
Together under a strong season each.
Yeah, I mean, he has been really good all year. When he is in his rhythm and he's healthy, he is one of the best players in this league. Because of his versatility, his ability to put the ball on the floor. He can get his shot over anybody. And then he turns it around on the other end. And he is lights out defensively.
After replay review, the challenge is successful. The defender legally hits the ball. When the whistle goes off, the ball is loose. Therefore, play will resume with a jump ball at center circle. Any two players that were in the game, 24 seconds on the shot clock.
No arguments with James Harden on that. That's when you know he knew it was a good block. That's all ball. I mean, I don't understand that one. It fits you right on top of that one.
And we should also point out, while we're at break, they did confirm that you quickly caught the shot 2 possessions prior by Kawhi Leonard has been taken off the board. It did come after the shot clock expired.
Well, you know, one thing that hasn't left me is my ability to really see very well. Okay, right?
Right on the money.
All right, Bobo and Leonard. Now, what Bobo has to worry about is Leonard putting his body into him as they go for the jump ball. He's got to stay away from him. There you go.
Nice job there by Bull. 9 points, 4 rebounds in his 11 minutes tonight. Beal gets some space. Unable to connect, but Bull there in traffic. Up top with the lay-in.
That's it. If Bobo hangs around the rim, that's an offensive rebound in the making. And you see how, again, he keeps the ball up high.
Suns have closed within 13. They have fired up this sellout crowd at Footprint Center. 100 consecutive sellout. Zubats with a spin. Blocked by a Kobe. Blocked again by Bull. But we're going to get a jump ball call between J.O. and Zubats. Like a human pogo stick. Look at this block from J.O.
That surprised Zubac, without a doubt. Let's see if Bobo can get this one.
David Guthrie trying to step in with the requisite space.
Fuck.
Well, they don't know who it was, and so.
Well, it looked clearly like he was off
of we got Sean Corbin coming in there to bring the nightmare. David Guthrie and Nate Green did not see it.
Yeah, just off the fingertips of Bull.
He did it too hard. Bobo, you know.
Shane is going to get another cup race. Gotta get heard about that.
George relocates Beal. Knocks it out of his hand. Great defense on ball by Bradley Beal. From the corner, Gordon. Yes, sir. The 3 ball has returned. A 10-point game, as close as the Suns have been back since early in the second quarter. Curtis even an 8-0 run. Leonard trying to pull his way along the baseline. Zubac.
I don't know if he was shooting it. So I don't think he was shooting the ball. They're going to give him 2 free throws. It didn't look like he was in his shooting motion. Bobo probably, you know, really not thinking well on that, and I understand it. Should have just grabbed him. When he saw that he was going to try to bully ball him in there, should have grabbed him.
First free throw of the night for Zubac. By such a quick release off the hand of Eric Gordon, who's got 13 tonight. He has 21 minutes off the bench.
He's got different releases too. Like if he's wide open, he takes a lot of time to get it off. Yeah. If somebody's running at him, he speeds it up, which is a unique way of doing it. I mean, there's not many players could do that.
Right. Zubac, a 62% shooter from the line, hits the pair. Going to get another defensive 3-second violation call here on the Clippers. So technical free throws coming up for Book.
They have a chance now to get this below 10 points. You wouldn't have thought that based on how well the Clippers have been shooting that ball. This room guys get a little tight though. And them jump shots that was flowing. All of a sudden, get a little tight.
Ball with a ball fake on the driving kick. Book relocates, fires over Zubac. Book goes, boom!
Back with the 10.
30 on the night. Leonard gets into Bradley Beal. We'll get the whistle and the foul.
Suns have to get back in their defense quicker because they're throwing the ball up and they're going right at it. You even said it. They go one-on-one a lot on this team, and they're not even running plays now. So you got to be ready to get in help position after a score. You can't get caught up in the euphoria of the crowd. Let them do their job. But you have to get back and really get yourself set defensively because they're not hesitating.
Leonard, 87% shooter from the line. Played just 2 of those playoff games last season against the Suns. Goes down with a knee injury.
You never thought the Suns could kind of equal the 3-point shooting.
But they are close now.
But they are close right now.
LA at one point in this game had 9 more made threes than Phoenix. Right now, that has been cut to 3. Martin hands all over the hip of Devin Booker. Book draws a double, swings it across that of Beal. And then we'll get a collision out inside. That's going to be charging foul on Josh Okogie.
And again, I know Bobo's trying to do the right thing. He catches the ball where he's at, shoot it. Like, I'd rather him shoot it than put the pressure on J.O. to have to shoot it.
Yeah, and you know, this is new territory for Bol Bol to be in this situation with this unit. Harden trying to dazzle with a dribble, and they dribbled themselves into trouble. Overhead now to Book. Book gets across with that left hand. 32.
It's an 8-point game. Let's watch the body language now of the Clippers. Let's see if they stay aggressive or they start to get a little tentative.
George with a step back. Nice defense by Bol Bol. Book waiting to see if the double team comes. Gordon driving, tied up, looking for the backdoor cut. J.O. lost it, but it went off of the foot of Powell.
I'll say it's still blue in the face. Kawhi's not the one. You don't want to. Right. It's just almost like a quarterback throwing it, and Deion Sanders is going, no, we don't throw to you. I'm sorry. Like, and Eric Gordon's got to know that. He can't be aggressive against Kawhi on the dribble. You just can't. You're not going to move him.
Book gets the inbound, gets a shot away. Grayson Allen has checked back into the game for Josh Okogie. So another three-point shooter on the floor here. Grayson 1 of 3, 7 points tonight.
Yeah, and again, this is the lineup that Vogel went to early in the game. Let's Suns have to gain rebound here.
Suns bring the double on Leonard. And Leonard forced to call a timeout. Great job taking away any passing angle for Kawhi Leonard. 4:19 to go. Suns have closed the gap.
Being in the NBA has always been a dream of mine, and to actually be in training camp is just a great feeling. I'm walking to practice on George Mason's campus. Pretty good exercise, for real. Get your legs loose. I'm a rook, so I gotta get there earlier than everybody else. So. Plus, I like to get shots up before practice. It shows the other guys that I'm serious about it. I take camp seriously, and I take my game seriously. Speaking of myself, I really just have to stay humble and hungry and just always keep working. If they're making an investment in you, and you have to be a business person about it, you have to be a man about it, and be able to accept the responsibility that comes with being the number 3 pick.
Since Brady hit 8 threes in a game, first half. He played like Allen Iverson. No look passes, braids, headband. All around good kid. Always been a good kid.
I love my brothers. They've been there for me since day one. They've always been there to just give me that bump and bruise that I need to be able to take in the game. It's really just transferred over throughout my life.
You gotta keep grounded. He may be, but I can't let him take the next couple of Jordan or LeBron, you know what I mean? You gotta get stuff wrong. You have to.
Good hard day of practice. So he'll eat, go to sleep.
Clippers in front, 4:19 to go here in the fourth, and it's time of the money drive delivered by First Bank. First Bank, banking for good. Member FDIC. Well, he said all season long he's Grayson Allen much more than just a spot shooter.
No doubt. I mean, he is very good at getting to the rim. Left hand, right hand. He's got all the shots to be able to get the shot off. Let's hope we'll see a couple of those here in this last 4:19. Plenty of time left in this game, plenty of possession. But again, it's something the Suns haven't done on a consistent basis up until the last 12, 13 minutes. And I mean, really, we'll probably would say 6 to 7 minutes where they are getting stopped finally and have allowed themselves to.
Yeah, and further your point, the Suns have held the Clippers without a field goal for the last 5 minutes. Leonard. It's tied up and a whistle and a foul called on Bradley Beal. That's a third team foul. Clippers have yet to commit a team foul.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah. Fourth personal, by the way, on Brad's got 21 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists.
Well, obviously, they're trying to get the ball to Kawhi Leonard. Yeah. They're thinking he's got the matchup. Make him shoot it open.
Ball closes out.
Oh.
Looked like he was able to knock it off of the hand of Leonard.
That's 2 seconds. So now what you want, if you're Bobo, you do not allow anything to go underneath the bucket on a pass.
Going to keep a watchful eye on Zubats.
That's too easy. Bobo holds him. Well, the Suns have done a good job of staying out of the penalty. I mean, it's just the Clippers have done a fantastic job. I mean, they don't have any fouls. So
Frank Vogel's yelling at Bol Bol.
2 minutes, they can't commit to.
George gets the switch and Bull closing on him. Powell. Quick release on the 3. Rattles it in.
That's a big shot. Big shot.
Well, we've seen him make some big shots in his previous matchups against the Sun. Averaged 21, almost 22 points per game in the playoffs last season for the short-handed Clippers. Bull up high. That one knocked out of his hands by George.
So I think we can call this one a loss.
That's a foul, but Bobo, I thought got kind of raked on the arms on the strip from Paul George.
That's number 4 on Booker. Clippers 27 of 29 from the free throw line. Came in 8th in the league in free throw shooting at just over 80%.
If they give Bobo a jumper out here for 3, he better take it because that Zubac is helping out a lot.
Book going right at Zubats. Able to sneak it up high over the
Three-point
glass
play.
with the finish in the foul.
That's a tough shot.
I mean,
Zubac is like, what? How did he do that? I don't know. I have no idea. I mean, he reached back. Listen, watch this. And then he throws it behind his head and high enough for it to go softly in the net.
As a 7-footer is draped over the top of him. That's number 5 on Zubats. Booker with 35. He's got the Suns' last 9 points, but
turnovers, getting rebound, running, all those things that you work on in practice.
Powell has it knocked from behind.
Ball went out on foul. The Suns have a challenge.
Frank Vogel looking back, trying to determine, but
they're telling him to challenge.
It's going to challenge it.
That ball, it looked pretty obvious that the ball went out on foul.
So,
Doesn't
LA
even matter at
had
this
called
point.
a timeout prior.
So, Vogel's going to have to waste the timeout after this, I guess.
So each team with a timeout remaining. They're trying to get a clarification here. As to the timing of the timeout.
Phoenix is challenging the ruling on the floor of out-of-bounds LA ball.
All right, so that much we knew, still no
Only saying it went off on him because you can tell him reach for it. Now watch this. The ball's clearly off. He knew it. Look at him, watch him. He knew it. Like, that right there should let the official know. Like, he actually reacted because he knew the ball was out of bounds on him, but yet they gave it the foul.
Well, I'll get a couple looks at it from Secaucus and make a determination, hopefully one that goes in favor of the Suns. Trailing by 10 here. Phoenix never led in this game. They're down by as many as 23. They've gotten as close as 8.
After replay review, there was clear and conclusive evidence to see that the ball was last touched by the Clippers. So the challenge was successful. The ball will be awarded to Phoenix. This is Phoenix's second timeout of the night, so therefore they will still be charged the timeout no matter what, even though the challenge was successful.
So it's Phoenix's final timeout.
So a great example of being able to win a challenge, keep it, and have it come into play, being available to you in a critical point in the game.
Right. But Frank Vogel was hesitant, you know, but his bench, I mean, they jumped up. They all knew.
Yeah.
And good thing that the Clippers called the timeout. I don't know if he would have been able to really call it. They would have gotten the ball in.
So no timeouts still remaining for the Suns. Gordon on the drive, tangled up by Paul George. It's the whistle and the foul, so Gordon will get to the free throw line. 13 points tonight for TG, 2 of 2 from the stripe, home with 5 rebounds.
Apparently MLB was less time on the pitch clock.
With 13 made threes, you can grab some cheeseburgers tomorrow. Because anytime the Suns make 11 or more three-pointers, you can head to Arizona Carl Jr. tomorrow to get a free single Western Bacon cheeseburger with the purchase of a large-size fountain drink. Order ahead on Carl Jr. app using promo code SUNS842. 842.
Suns really have no room for error here. They got to get stopped. No more trading buckets.
Leonard with 28 points. Navigates his way right down the lane.
You know, Grayson Allen's on the island. I don't care. Just run, make somebody else take it.
Let's just wave the white flag.
Easy. Right hand, straight line drive.
Don't ever do
30-point
that.
scores tonight for LA. Beal sets up Bull from the corner.
There he goes.
For Bull.
But they're not believing he can make that shot.
All about defense now.
Just start fouling him now. Man, I know it's early, but...
Stay down.
Quite a shot. That's a shot. I mean, you can't do anything about that. Bull was in his shooting space. Did not matter.
Grayson
on the drive and kick.
EG.
Gordon with a finger roll. Suns having to chase and gamble a little bit defensively now. Nearly got the steal, but Beal will be whistled for the foul. Challenge is all gone for both teams. That is 5 personals on Brad.
This game fucking sucks.
Trying to clarify the timeout situation that never got resolved previously because LA had called a timeout prior to the challenge being issued by Frank Vogel. So LA should have technically had 2 timeouts remaining. And Brian Shaw, former Laker, now Clippers assistant coach, coming over to get that cleared up at the scores table. Well, this homestand will continue. 2 more before we close it out. 2 big ones, Heat and then the Grizzlies. Sunday evening. These 2 teams will square off again next Monday in LA.
A 10-point game with a minute left.
These 2 teams have split the regular season series the last 2 seasons.
Yeah, Grayson.
With a 3-point hit.
Oh, LA got their timeout
Suns
back.
picking up full court now. They are in the penalty. Foul on the drive.
Nice.
Yeah, that was not a smart play by Bob.
Well,
yeah, first job, first responsibility here, go ahead and get a catch.
And the turnover bug has hurt the Suns again tonight. 17 turnovers, 24 LA points as a result.
Yeah, Tyreek's house caught on fire.
Foul tied up. And gets the timeout call.
Out of bounds LA basketball.
Oh, didn't call a timeout. They knocked it off of the foot as Tyler came clear down to half court to call a timeout. He is complaining nobody looked up to call the timeout. 129, 122, 39.4 remaining. Nine, 122, 39.4 left. This is one of those games, Deeds, if the Suns are unable to finish the rally, they'll look back at the first 15 minutes of this one.
They will. They'll look back at it. Just the inability to make shots. But they'll learn a lot from it.
Yeah.
And I think the things that they're learning is, one, Bol, he probably carved himself a role in this rotation, and that's going to be huge.
George picked up in the backcourt, nearly got the steal there for Grayson Allen.
We don't need to foul now.
Bull closing out. Leonard fires his shot. Terrence Mann with a little tap over the back of Devin Booker into the hands of Norm Powell, and that is just about do it.
Well, this sucks.
Bull tied up, nowhere to go.
And Clippers win. That fucking sucks. was
Final in this one,
not the best game.
141-122.
Probably the
Winning.
worst game that I've streamed.
The first of 4.
Because
Here
the
regular
Clippers
season
took the
between
lead.
these two clubs. The next broadcast in Arizona's
Pretty much
Family
like
Sports is
a
Friday,
little bit after the
January 5th,
tip-off.
as the Suns homestand continues. With the Miami
And
Heat come
the
calling.
Suns never even
Game time
tied it
beginning
back
at
up.
6:30 p.m. for our entire crew. Our director, David Hughes, our producer, Brock Kraft, the smooth shooter,
Last
Eddie
time the
Johnson,
game was tied
and
was like
Amanda Bluegrad. I'm Kevin Ray saying so
very
long. Good
early
night from downtown
in the
Phoenix.
first.
For complete Suns postgame coverage,
first,
switch
like,
on over
20
to Arizona's Family Sports right now with your
So,
host, Tom Leander.
tonight's
and
game
Tom
fucking
Chambers.
sucked. I hate that shit. That moves us to 18 and 16. The Clippers are now 21-12. 21-12.
Suns on a 4-game win streak. Clippers came out throwing punches early. To the detriment of Eddie Johnson. Paul George led the
Yeah,
early attack.
not a great game.
17 in the first
That
quarter.
fucking sucks.
But Bol gave the Suns numerous lifts, lining up foot
But-
center once again.
Alrighty, motherfuckers, I'm gonna end this shit right here. Fun times tonight, I guess. I mean, not really. But I don't think I'll be back for. I won't be streaming Friday's game or Sunday's game. I don't think.
Sponsored by
Yeah, they play the Heat.
Tom Leander and the legend Tom Chambers will be joined by Eddie Johnson in a matter of minutes. But it was a nice comeback, second half comeback. I mean, for most of this game, it was dominated by the Clippers. But
They play the
your guys,
Heat.
Super Bowl was excellent.
They
again.
play the Heat Friday at 9.
Game changer again tonight. You know, plus 9. It ended up.
And then they
last basket
play
from 11 to 9.
the Grizzlies
He does a lot of nice things out there. I mean,
Sunday at
you gotta
8.
stay
I
with him.
don't
You
think I'll be
throw
live for
threes.
either
He
of
gets
those.
extra opportunities with offensive
I
rebounds.
really
I'd like him
don't.
to block a couple of shots. I think he's a little bit nervous of leaving his feet.
But they
His
play
coach harped on that a lot in, in
Clippers
his but
Monday at
he was
10:30.
really good. It just stinks because the first quarter for the Suns was their demise.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, allowing Paul George to do what he did. You know, the Suns couldn't really get untracked. You know, they were shooting 60%. The Clippers.
I don't know if I
at
work for
halftime.
that,
And,
so-
and killing from three-point land too.
I might be live
the
for that.
defensive intensity just was not good until that energy unit came in the second quarter once again.
And really,
So,
the
yeah.
Clippers are too good.
Alrighty,
Fall behind
bitches.
23, even when you're down 7.
That's where I'm going to end this shit. Fun times tonight. I want to thank you all for watching, and peace out.
And that's more